welcome to another video from Loving Every Stitch by Ruby Baby. I'm Ruby Baby, and in this video we are talking about the Yarny YouTube Hop Spring Edition 2023. Yes! So it is the first day of spring. I know I'm not dressed like it, but I tried to come outside. It is a beautiful day. It's blue out here, and actually I am very last minute with recording my video, and I am literally hours away from spring, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited to show you what I've made in my inspiration for spring. Hey, really quickly, I just wanted to apologize in advance. There's a lot of wind noise in this video. I didn't realize how much wind was blowing until I started to edit, but it's too late to re-record. So bear with me, and thank you in advance for enduring the wind, okay? Bye. I want to share with you also, this Yarny YouTube Hop is hosted by Kim, the crafty nomad, and there's a bunch of us releasing videos on the first day of spring with spring related projects in the areas that we live in. So today I'm not even in the area I live in. I am in Virginia visiting some family, and I live in New Jersey. In Virginia, oddly enough, it's usually warmer here on a daily basis, except the days when I visit Virginia. It just seems like cold, or whatever the weather is in New Jersey, it just kind of follows me wherever I go. Anytime I come to Virginia, it's always usually colder than normal or more rainy than normal, and that's just how it is. So I did want to come out and show you my makes. I actually brought my makes with me so that I can make this video. And yeah, without further ado, let me see. Okay, so Kim the Crafty Nomad is hosting this hop. It's a bunch of us releasing videos with spring inspired makes. But if you don't have a channel, you can also post your spring inspired makes on Kim's Facebook page as well. You don't have to have a channel or be a content creator to be a part of this event, okay? And every season for the whole year we'll be doing this. So this is spring, we'll have one coming up in the summer, fall, and winter, and so on. So you want to see what I made? Okay, so my project was spring inspired, and I'll tell you more about it once I show it to you. Isn't she the most adorable little baby you've ever seen? Now, I was late making her because I wanted to make, I knew I wanted to make a doll. And then I saw a doll made with this plush chenille yarn. And oh my goodness, I could not resist. So I started shopping for chenille yarn. And you know, brown is not a popular color in chenille yarn. So it was actually really hard to find. And so once I found it at a reasonable price, I finally bought some, which only gave me about a week and a half to make her. If you were watching any of my videos, I did mention I purchased some yarn from Premier to do my spring hop. And I did. So I'm out of town, I'm not home, and I didn't bring the yarn with me, but I should be able to explain everything. So this is Premier Yarn Chenille. I will actually look up my purchase, and I will list what the yarn is. But I bought it in brown, I bought it in this beautiful coral color, and I bought it in the black. and I was able to make this. Now this is a pattern on Etsy. The designer, I believe her name is Erica Smith, and she calls this the Keaton Doll. And it's actually her first pattern that she's written, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I did have one question to ask, and she answered very quickly, and I was able to get her done. And see, she got little earrings in her ear. I just think she is the cutest little thing. She's got undergarment. So that just thrills me when they have undergarment, and I really enjoyed making her, so much so I made it thrice. I did 3 times, and I'm gonna show you. So this was my original, and this is based on her original pattern, and she uses the chenille yarn when she makes it. So this is how she turned out, right? So after making her, I said, I wonder what she would look like with as a regular amigurumi, using regular yarn. And I will show you how she turned out. Hold on, let me just pull her down, pull her out, and straighten her up a little bit, because she's been sitting in a bag over the weekend. Just okay, here we go. So here she is in regular yarn, and this I made, this was Hobby Lobby in cinnamon, I believe, her skin, regular red heart in black. This is a Hobby Lobby yarn, Hobby Lobby prints. I'll get the color for you. And also this was Mainstay in the purple glitter. It has like green, hopefully you can see that a little bit, like green speckle, green sparkle throughout. And this is her, and also the bow is made out of the same stuff as the skirt. Now I meant to make her whole body in this color, but what happened was I didn't have enough yarn. So I was gonna make her in all of this, but I didn't have enough, and I thought I had some in my stash, and I did not. And so I had to rip her skirt back and do it all over again. So here she is. So I gave her the little glittery eyes. She's got little lashes, as you can see. And yeah. So this is Keaton Doll number 2 that I've made. And she's cute. I didn't put earrings on her just simply because I didn't have time. But I will finish her up and give her a complete look when I get back home. But I want to be able to show you. The only thing I messed up is also when I was putting her together, I didn't have the dowels with me to put in her neck. So I tried to put extra stuffing in the neck area, and she was doing fine, but I guess in the transporting of her, she got a little wobbly in the neck. So I'm just trying to keep her head held high, you know, and I'll fix it when I get home. But yeah, that's Keaton Doll number 2. Now, I also, in making her, I started making her, and then as I was making her, my hands were getting a little tired, and I said to myself, what if I made her, because I made her with double strand, because when I was making this Keaton Doll, you know, it's 5-weight yarn, it's a little on the thicker side, so I doubled my yarn in making her. But then as I was making her, I said, I wonder how she would turn out if I just singled the yarn and, you know, lowered my hook size to see how she would turn out if the pattern works just as well with a smaller, you know, smaller yarn and hook. And she does. So hold on, let me just fix her little hair a little bit, because I still did a little something different with her, and I'll show you. She's so cute. And this is Keaton Doll number 3. She's so cute. So what I did with her, I actually made her little curlies, but I just swooped them up a little bit up here like that, and now she has a little hairstyle. But this is Keaton Doll number 3, but I call her Rain because I initially wanted to, instead of having the bare feet at the bottom, I wanted to see how she would look if I put shoes on her. And these are what her little, she has little glittery galoshes. And that's what I call them, her little glittery galoshes. And her little gray rainy day rain dress. Yes. And I just happen to have some of this yarn left over from a hat, and it was just a ball that was sitting in my craft bag. So I literally just made her a little chain necklace and did a trim around her dress to bring it all together. Oh, I just realized I didn't put lips on her either. She needs lips. All right, but I will do that when I get home. She will get lips. But this is how she turns out in a smaller. So I'll put them side to side so you can see how they look. How this looks smaller. But the pattern works. The pattern works. I was able to use a new technique that I had learned. Now see how the boots are? Like, I learned how to make this straight line when you're changing colors instead of having, let me see, do I have any? I don't even have it here. But like how you change colors and you know, you can see the stitches and you change colors, but this one just has a straight line. So I used a new technique for that. And what you do is when you're changing colors, you do one row of slip stitches in the back loop of the previous row, and that creates the straight line, and then you commence to doing your whatever row it is, your single crochets, decreases, or whatever that row is. But you just trace it first with some slip stitches in the back loop, and then you continue, and then that's how you get the straight line between the color changes. And yeah, that's Keaton Doll number 3. They are all most gorgeous. I will put the links to the pattern if you're interested in the description box also. Yeah, so it's just me and the Keaton girls just hanging out. So it's just us. And yeah, so these are my spring makes. These are my new spring friends. I should take them to the park and put them on the swings. We'll see. Maybe I will and take some pictures. Yeah, but that's all I have for you for the Spring Yarny YouTube Hop. I hope you go to the other channels and check out their spring inspired makes. And I hope you enjoyed my makes. So yeah, so I also want to thank him for running this hop and keeping everything organized and everything like that. It probably takes a lot, but she's doing it and I'm grateful. And I just wanted to say thank you. And guys, I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye. Hey Cuzns, one last thing. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so that you will be updated with every video that I post, okay? Thank you so much. I love you again.